Welcome back, YouTube. It is farmer market season, and nothing says farmer's market like a bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich with fresh tomatoes. We're actually going to kick these up a notch by doing a candy bacon on the smoker. Make a mustard mayo aioli sauce. So these will be amazing. So let's get started and get the bacon on the smoker.
Let's do it.
So for our bacon for our BLT, we're going to kick it up a notch. We're going to make candy bacon. So this actually does take it up a notch. So what I did here is I put a half a cup of brown sugar, and I have 5, so we'll stretch it out. When I've done this before, half a cup's perfect for 4 slices, but this one's kind of an end one, so we'll just do it anyway. And then I put a half a tablespoon of this Hook's Smoky Burn. And this gives it a little bit of heat to it. A little bit of, so you got the sugar and you got the heat. We've tried this a few times because we liked it so much. We've also used a Cajun one. This has a little bit different flavor profile, and it definitely doesn't have the heat the other one does. So you do whatever you want. I mean, there's other rubs you can use. Like I said, I use the Hooks ones. He's a local person. I'll put a link to his website down. We're not affiliates or anything, but just a local a neighbor that makes his own rubs. And like I said, I really like his smoky burn, but it does have some heat too.
So does he ship them?
He does, yeah. I believe he has an Etsy store.
Okay.
You can order on that. If you're in Utah, he's in Barbecue Pit Stop, and I think he's in some Ace Hardwares and stuff. And he does some farmers markets every once in a while. That's where I bought these from farmers markets. But I really like his. So both of these are his brand. He actually, just so you know, if you go on his site, he has one called Big Catch, and that's really good on seafood. So
okay.
So like I said, I mix it all together, and I'm just going to cover the bacon with it. I put it on a rack and over some tin foil because the sugar will melt off and burn, so it makes cleaning a little easier.
Man, I love bacon, but candied bacon, I'm so excited.
This is so good. I'm also going to do some, I'm not going to show it on camera, of just brown sugar because we do have some people who are sensitive to heat. And we'll try that. I've never done that before, but I'm sure it'll be delicious.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. And again, that's the whole purpose of these cooking demos, is you don't have to do it exactly the way we do it, right? Because it's cooking. It's making sure that it fits your palate and your family's needs. But for me, bring on the heat.
I'm going to put this on the smoker at 325, and it takes probably about 35 minutes or so. Do check it. Give it a good 15 minutes, and then check it probably every 6 or 7 minutes after that. Maybe you have to flip them, whatever. This stuff down here will start to burn. That's the reason I use the tin foil.
Yeah.
Here's our bacon. As you can see, it's ooey gooey. It's definitely not crunchy. Someone might have tried it a little bit right there.
Not me. Not me.
Not you. That might have been me. So here's a little secret: two secrets is, like I had on the rack, take it off the rack as soon as you bring it in, or else it's going to stick to the rack. So put it on a plate like this, and then don't, most people put bacon on paper towels to get the grease.
Yeah, I do that.
Don't do that with this because it'll just stick to the bacon. So
good.
It's not that I'm smarter than anybody else, it's just I've learned both of those the hard way. The rest of the cheese we have our tomatoes. Again, this was from the farmer's market. This was inspiration for this meal, because I love a BLT with fresh garden tomatoes. We have some salad greens. Again, this is from the farmer's market. This is a spring mix that one of our local vendors sell. And then here, this is kind of a mayo aioli, I guess. It has mayo, a little bit of mustard. I put pepper in there because we have the salt from the bacon. We also have the sugar, so a little pepper to balance it. And then I just put a little bit of garlic, probably half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Just because I like garlic on everything.
Yeah, me too.
And the other thing too, this is me. I like toasted bread, but I'm not a fan of toast. Oh. So what I do is I butter both sides and then toast it on the skillet. Okay. So totally different to me, because the butter and stuff. You can see how golden brown it is. You don't get that in the toaster, obviously. It dries it out. Again, that's just my preference. If you like regular toast, go ahead and do it. So again, we're just going to assemble these. The spread.
Angie, I can't wait to taste this.
Yeah.
And, folks, we have people here that claim they came to just watch this demo because they wanted a BLT.
So I made these the other day. I actually made these like 3 times now because they're so good. I made them the other day and put them on my Facebook page that we have, and a lot of comments on it. So I think everybody's thinking it is BLT season. So I'm going to put a bit of lettuce. You can use any lettuce you want. Like I'm just using a spring mix. You know, like a butter lettuce or something like that would work great.
Well, and now that the farmers markets are open probably across the nation, go to your farmers market.
Yeah, support your farmers. And then of course the bacon.
Oh, not just bacon, AJ, candied bacon.
Candy bacon. We'll put 3 pieces on there. And then the tomatoes. I was watching YouTube videos just to see what other people were doing, and some, you know, there's a big debate, thin or thick. I mean, just do whatever you like.
You do you, right?
That's right. Always put salt on tomatoes. And there you go. There's your BLT.
Oh, beautiful.
This is definitely one of those that you want to cut in half.
Yeah, and so, you know, again, I'm not saying don't support your restaurants, but guys, this is way better than anything you're going to get as far as a BLT from a restaurant perspective.
There you go.
Amazing.
So this will be so good. Let's give it a taste.
Yeah.
These sandwiches turned out amazing. Look how beautiful they look.
Yeah.
Let's take a bite and tell everybody how good they are.
Okay. Mmm. Messy? Oh my gosh. Guys. Mmm. AJ walked off to make it cleaner, but you are not going to believe the taste on this. It is so worth the time. Mmm.
So I think, you know, a couple things. Obviously, the sauce that we made, the candy bacon definitely kicks it up a notch. And of course, you can't beat fresh tomatoes.
No, but you know what? Even your bread. You know,
Yeah.
talk about regular toast versus this.
Definitely makes a difference, doesn't
Mhm.
it? Buttering on and doing it on the flat top.
Oh, guys, try it. Try it.
Check back every Thursday for more recipes. Subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Like I said, every Thursday is a different one, so we'll see you then. Bye.
And share.
Share with your friends.